What's up, YouTubers? I am back finally with some Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, surprisingly, but not for long. As most of you all may well know, Theme Park Studio will be coming out September, this summer. And what I will most likely be doing is transferring everything that I've learned from RCT3 and beyond to doing some new things with Theme Park Studio, and I'm actually really excited from this new game. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out now. It is, oh man, it is just an incredible piece of software that I just can't wait for that thing. But anyway, besides me just kissing ass to this new software, kind of to commemorate me kind of, I don't know, coming back from it, leaving RCT3. I just say, yeah, leaving RCT3, going into new, greener pastures. Um, I like to give a little bit of tour. This is gonna be a little bit of a multi-part series. I'm gonna be showing you guys simply all my old theme park related RCT3 projects, and some of them I haven't seen these in a long time. Some of these since 2005, but mostly some of these you'd see are just probably stuff that I posted on obscure forums, where you post pictures and whatnot explaining what you've done. But through the magic of internet and Google, I have found some of my old parks. Only two of them, unfortunately, I have found that are actual real parks that I can show you guys as of right now. And other ones, they're just pictures. So unfortunately, that's all I've got for you, but hopefully it's enough for you guys to tide you over. Now for a bit of an explanation about what's been going on. I've been trying to make a video about that, explaining the whole thing of why, I have never finished anything that I have done, that I've started. The only thing that I really have finished was the, what's that called? God, it's been such a long time, I don't even remember. Um, the Let's Play of the first RCT3 video, or level, Vanilla Hills, yeah, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, oh man, it's been such a long time. But, yeah, explanation about why I never finish things. Quite frankly, I just really get burned out so easily if I do something that fast or that much. I just get like this idea in my head, and then I'm just like, oh, I gotta do this, and then all of a sudden, halfway into it, I'm burned out. Oh god, yeah, I think that you can call that lazy or something, but I don't know what's with me about that. Always stopping halfway. I mean, you people who have been watching my Minecraft series, yeah, that is on a standstill. I do have it all for episode 6. I believe I'm on there right now. Is that it's filmed for the most part. I just gotta just edit it in. Some of my vocalists or people who do the dubbing, they still gotta do their lines. So it's it's hard to get all that in. And also, I'm going to put a plug in on some of the projects I'm working on. Guys, go ahead and check out 4Play Reviews. Go ahead, I'm going to put in an annotation real quick, probably a real quick title of their website. Go check them out. I am doing their beginning, their starting title sequences, and their ending title sequences. Go check them out. What they do is basically just 4 players just playing video games. They also discuss some new kind of new news basically happening in the video game industry. Of course, you guys have heard about Nintendo and their YouTube, what's it called? Yeah, their little YouTube fiasco going on. Quite frankly, I really don't mind, but that's just what 4Play does. Play video games, update news, whatever. But yeah, go ahead and check them out. Where was I? Oh well. Oh man, you can see how way off track I get around here. But you know what? Let's just go ahead and go into what I got here for you guys. So anyway, like I said, I've been digging around Google, thinking if I could find any of my old files, and as I would find, I have found my old Nintendo Island theme park. That's right. I was working on a Nintendo themed park, and since of course I've been working on the 4Play reviews, playing mostly but Nintendo video games, why not? Let's go ahead and look at my old Nintendo park. Now, for right now, it doesn't look nothing like Nintendo. Basically, I made this when I first, I don't know if you heard that, but that was my phone, but whatever. Getting back to what we were talking about, I pretty much built this theme park back, I think in 2005. Back, I think it was when the first RCT3 came out, and I had no idea that custom sceneries was a thing. So all of this was made with the default buildings. So we got the entrance going on. There's no sign of Nintendo whatsoever, except for the Nintendo Island thing going down here. You go through all these. Of course, I used to have billboards. Now they're just completely gone. I think this was gonna make this a monorail. Yep. Going all around the park, and this right here was going to be a nighttime spectacular water fountain fireworks thingy going on using the Smash Brothers Melee intro music. I mean, if you listen to Smash Brothers Melee intro music when you first started out, I mean, honestly, that if that were in a theme park, it pretty much just screams a nighttime spectacular. I mean, if you've guys seen World of Color at Walt Disney World, that's pretty much what it was like. But anyway, I'm going I'm going way out of hand here. But this was pretty much basically was going to be the plaza. Basically, it would branch out, going all around. I'm not going to reveal that yet, but it's going to be going around the mainland, and every other land would be surrounding it. So Star Fox, possibly like Sci-Fi would be here. I had Donkey Kong Country here, and then over to the far left there was going to be Legend of Zelda. I do have some pictures that I was able to pick up on the internet that I did go a little further with this, but this was the only download I could find, and this was like what my earliest version that I was able to put up for download. But also, you guys can also download it too. I'll be putting a link in here, or I'll put an annotation. I don't know what I'll do, but go ahead and check the description. The link, the download is still there, surprisingly. I mean, that's how I found this one in the first place. But yeah, go check that out. But anyway, to continue, we finally get into a little bit of theming here. Guessing you guys should know what this kind of looks like, with very little theming and custom scenery. Not at all any custom scenery whatsoever. Just simple, basic RCT3 buildings. I mean, I had to use my imagination very much, or yeah, so much so that I had to make this look like a mushroom. And our first land, of course, is Super Mario. The entrance, I tried to make it look like, you know, at the very end of Super Mario Brothers, you go through the flag, and then you go inside the castle, which, you know, hindsight 2020, this should have been a flag instead of a mushroom, but whatever, keep it with a mushroom. And finally, something that really does look Nintendo-like is this mushroom. A power-up mushroom, or I guess Toad's face. You know, I think it would have been much better if I did do a Mario digital thing, but I wasn't really thinking back then. So I just did a Toad face. It was the easiest thing to do. So, it's the first Nintendo thing you could ever see in this park. Moving on, we have a observation deck. Goes all the way up. I don't want to reveal anything yet, so let's go ahead and turn back. All the way up. Just goes ahead and reveals the whole park, or whatever. Flat ground, not the whole park. Not even done yet. But yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and see what I called this thing. If I can go ahead and go in there real quick. Get in there. There we go. Oh, no. Bear with me, guys. Giant mushroom. Yeah. I was really creative back then with names, wasn't I? Let it go down a minute. But yeah, giant mushroom. Really awesome name for a observation deck. Well, let's see. Moving on, we have a very centered hub that I would believe, yeah, the center of the hub of the theme park. Basically, I just put a standard carousel, naming it Yoshi Go Round. Really appropriate name for it. Of course, it would have been if we could have a bit more custom scenery. These would of course be multicolored Yoshis going around the circle like a carousel. I don't know if you guys can hear me there, but yeah. For me, that was a little bit loud. I don't know what the hell was going on there. But let's go ahead and go on here. Check out Mushroom Plummet. pretty much back then in '05, I pretty much just looked at anything that looks resembling anything Nintendo, and I looked at this, I'm like, oh hey look, they look like mushrooms. Haha, I'll make a ride out of it. So, oh yeah, that's been such a long time, and I have learned from my mistakes. So, hopefully if I do any theme park studio stuff, oh, there goes my phone again. Um, it'll look a lot better than that. But let's go ahead and do another theme park attraction here. It's a little bit too loud. I don't know if I can turn it down, but let's go ahead and try and click the line there. If we can't, let's just go ahead and demolish some of this stuff so we can get the view of the inside. I have a warp pipe ride. Oh wow, I forgot about this one. Yeah, I think I remember it was like a completely underground ride that I did. It's just basically you guys going through a warp pipe, the underground. It's pretty much a second level. I mean, there's no theming under there. Use your imaginations. It's basically what's it called? One of those water slide things. And I think using your imaginations, you pretty much just slide through the sewers of the underground of, you know, World 1-2 of the original Super Mario Brothers. Let's go ahead and see if we can take a peek here. Yep, there you go. That's pretty much what it is. Just a nice little bog flume ride going in and around. Let's go ahead and wait a little bit. The next one. We're gonna see too much. Let's just forget about that. You get a little sneak peek of what's gonna show you, or what I was gonna show you guys next. So let's not do that anymore. But since, you know, we're about to go closing in on there real quick, let's just go ahead and go to something that really does look like something straight from Nintendo. And of course it is Peach's Castle. Now with this one, I tried to make it so close to the Nintendo 64 version of the area. You know, you got Mario where he first jumps out of the green pipe here, run up the hill and you go straight into the castle. Or you can just go ahead and go adventuring around, swim in the pool or the moat. And then you got the little cannon here, which shoots you straight over here where you can go ahead and meet Yoshi. But in my park, that's not the case. I mean, anyone who's ever played Super Mario 64 knows that once you get all, 120 stars? Was it? It's been such a long time. But yeah, you get 120 stars, you get yourself shot up onto the castle, meet Yoshi, and he gives you a flight cap. And this is pretty much the premise of this right here. Winged Mario takes flight. Yeah, I know, I wasn't really that good at naming rides back then. But yeah, pretty much that's what it is. You are Mario, and you just got yourself a winged cap. And now you get to go ahead and fly around Peach's Castle all willy-nilly, like, you know, really no premise, just fly around the area. Have some fun, flying around everywhere. And then back into the station before your winged cap goes bye-bye. But you know what, let's go ahead and just give it a quick ride through, why not? And there we have it. Yeah, it's pretty simple. I think I remember that Tatsu was about to come out, I believe, or at least I heard about it, that they were building that, so I guess that's why I got into the mood of making the flying coaster. But I think that's all I have at least recently, for an for a live park. I was able to pick up some pictures of basically the whole park. I'll just let the pictures talk for themselves just for a while here. So here are just some of the pictures of my Nintendo Island.